I suppose any video must start at the reception here at Kalahari Water, which is very, very nice. Very nice building and some very nice gardens here. And some guava trees up close. Do you know that? Let me walk around that way, sort of, and tell you about the guava tree for my international audience. The guava tree was used by the Bushmen, and they would have made the Bushmen obviously were hunter-gatherers, and they had used the guava tree for the bows and the arrows and the things. So now this is up very much up close to the guava tree, which is sort of almost the national plant of the Kalahari region. So very good example of that. And just the garden here at the reception, very nice. And this is just the main entrance gate towards the chalets and the camping site. And then the swimming pool. The river, I'll take a walk to the river, but I have to say now it's not advisable to swim in the Orange River. It's hence they've got a lovely, lovely swimming pool. Yes, so depending on the weather, you might see later on if it's nice and warm to come and cool off here. Okay, now we just take a walk down the pathway, and you could see the main entrance there behind me, and it's absolutely a beautiful setting on the farm, on a working farm, which is vineyards, and these farm resorts have become very popular in South Africa. The private owned farms, they tend to give a much better service than all your sort of municipal parks, or even the national parks for that matter, which is sort of getting expensive. So I do find private owned campsites far more better than sort of the government sites. But I have to say, you remember Takkies Kloof, that was a municipal park that was quite surprisingly up to a very high standard. I really enjoyed that one. So we're going to take a nice walk to the river camp. The riverfront campsite doesn't have electricity. It is basically a campsite on the river. It's about a 2-kilometer walk. That should be very nice to do. Wow! And this is Willem. Willem is a good guy. He is the one that makes sure everybody is real happy. They bring a rake if the big, you know, those numbers of the geese. And yeah, and this is the caravan camping site area, and just around the corner here is where my campsite is. Now I'm going to put on shoes, and I'm going to take a walk all the way down to the other camp on the riverfront. Thank you, Willem. Well, this sign indicates a path to the lookout point But I suppose that is a little bit too much climbing, so let's just carry on towards the river camp. And I'm still following the footpath. It's actually a dog leading me, but he runs ahead quite a bit. One of the farm workers' dogs decided to trot along. So yeah, they said it's quite a bit of distance. I think I'm sort of on the close to the river. I can't hear it though. So but I'm definitely past the 1k mark now already. I should get there soon. But it's still a nice walk, eh? I don't always get to do this somewhere else. Okay, I'm following dog. She's sort of waiting for me, walking a little bit ahead and then stops, and walking a little bit ahead and then stops. So she must have had pups recently, ne? Yeah, look at that. She's just checking out and she's leading the way. But I don't see the river yet. Must be close to it. So let's carry on walking. Okay, this is the bush camp. It says bush camp only. Then there's another bush camp that way. It says 1 kilometer. But I think we're going to head in here. So I think this is hopefully where we'll get the river. But I'm moving away from Orange 1. So I hope I won't be disappointed in seeing some water. So there's a sign there. It's let me translate that for you. It says, "Day visitors, keep quiet please, swim at own risk, keep the terrain clean," and the times is that they open is from 7 to 7. Okay, let's have a look at what's happening here. There's some toilet facilities here. And this is the camp, and I don't see any water. Oh. I suppose this is what they mean by swim at own risk. Well, I'm not getting in there, that's for sure. Guys, I suppose there is something about following a dog. I think the dog knew where I was going. Remember, I told you guys we're on an island here, and it's orange. There's actually 4 streams: orange 1, 2, 3 and 4, and I have reached, I think it might be orange 2. Let's have a look at the river. And here we go. Okay, right. This now certainly clears up the disappointment. This was what I was hoping for. Somebody had a barbecue here. You see, this is now really messy. Why? You know, the guy brought the liquor bottle here, but he wouldn't bother to take it back. So here we go. Orange 2. I think that would be a very fair guess that I'm actually at orange 2 now. There's a little signpost there, and it says warning. Let's just zoom into that a little bit. Okay. Warning, go at own risk, enter at own risk. Water is how deep? 3 meters deep. I can't see the, yeah, 3 meters deep. So That is, I think somebody had made markers there. Somebody had placed fish markers there. I think that's what the cans are there for. This would make for a lovely campsite. I'm serious. This would make for a perfect campsite. So this is Kalahari Water. Now this is what brings this trip together, because you've got the Kalahari and this water. This is one of the major rivers in South Africa. When you have watched my video on the drought in South Africa and the pollution in the Vaal, the Vaal and the Orange comes together, and this is where it flows down towards the ocean at Oranjemund. This is the only massive constant flowing river in South Africa. So there we have it. Let's do a little bit of more walking around to see what's around the next bend. Okay, coming up to this point here, we've got another sign here. Notice there's an otter. Oh no, it's a water lukkevan. Oh, that's a rare sight. That's a rare sight. That's a lukkevan. There, it just vanished in the water now. Let me run the zoom in, see if it pops up again. It's underwater now. Okay, no, I can't see it now. Okay, let's just look at the sign here and tell us what the sign says. Kalahari Water. I'm going to translate this, right? It's all Afrikaans. It says Kalahari Water swimming pool rules and indemnity. The swimming pool must be used. I don't see a swimming pool. I don't think swimming in the river is allowed, so I don't think that's it. So I'll have a look around if I could spot a swimming pool, but it's all just about a swimming pool, so this is sort of weird. Usually it's not a good idea to swim in rivers. Okay, I've missed the lukkevan now. That was just awesome. Maybe it pops up again. I've got the DSLR with me, and I might see if I can spot it again. So there we have it. I wouldn't swim in this anyway. I don't think it's advisable. Hey, wat maak jy? This is my tour guide, the little dog. Just followed the dog. I think that, oh, he's chasing he's chasing ducks or something. Okay, for you guys, this is something I don't like. Can you see that? You know what that is? That is a snake. It seems like it went that way. You've got to be very careful. Watch out for these. Actually, I followed Andreas' tracks also. So if you walk like this, you've got to watch where you are going. Now that's sort of a nice thing, having a dog on the trek. They're very much alive, looking at things like that. I wonder where she is now. She's probably in the bushes chasing things. So can almost spot the farmers' houses in the distance there. It means I'm almost back at the camp. So this has been quite some walk. I didn't bring a hat. I think I might have gotten a little sunburned as well. Okay, I made it back to the campsite. There's a little gate here. And this is the entrance to the campsite. I think I haven't brought a hat. I might have gotten a bit sunburned, but that's okay. And now the very first thing I'm going to do now is to have an ice cold fruit juice. And then I'm going to do this video, and hopefully you guys will watch this tonight, if it's not ending up a too big massive file to upload. Hopefully you guys will get to see this strip. Otherwise, if the video is a bit big for my dongle, I have to upload it at home. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I really highly recommend Kalahari Water Campsite. It is a to-do. It is a to-do. Worthwhile the effort. And here's my camp. Sure. And there is a cold fruit juice.